Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone, especially to our dear students. My name is Carmela, and I will be your host for this salient topic this afternoon. As we all know, education and learning has changed dramatically due to pandemic. With a sudden shift away from the classroom, Stay University Philippines spearheaded the student orientation on Canvas navigation. So before anything else, may I invite everyone to invoke the Almighty, and may I call on Dr. Jessica, our academic coordinator, for prayer.
Okay na. Meron na. Baka naman naririnig ako dyan.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everyone. May I please invite each and everyone to please bow our head and feel the presence of God, and let's all pray. Our dear Heavenly Father, we come to you this afternoon, praising you and thanking you for your faithfulness and love that you poured out to each and every one of us, keeping us all safe and healthy up to this time, even in the midst of this pandemic. We thank you for the lives of these students who have chosen Wesleyan and CONAMS to pursue their respective career paths, to achieve those dreams they've had. We praise you and thank you for you have opened this opportunity for us to meet and orient our students regarding the new normal in education system. Even though there are so many preparations to do, you enabled our faculty and heads to do our very best to be ready in delivering quality education among our students for the opening of this school year 2020-2021. Dear Heavenly Father, through your mercy and grace, we are asking for forgiveness to all our shortcomings and sins that we did unto you, as well as to our neighbors. May you please guide our beloved facilitator, Dr. Teresa Balaria, and give her the strength and wisdom to facilitate our students in learning this canvas as we gear towards achieving new heights in education. May you give us a teachable heart and knowledge to understand and learn everything that our speaker will share to us this afternoon. We commit everything into your hands, dear God Almighty. We bring back all the glory and praise and honor to your name. This we ask and pray in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Sir Jeff. And now to give us remarks for this program, may we request our Dean for the College of Nursing and Allied Medical Sciences, the very dedicated Dr. Wilfredo C. Ramos.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat dahil ngayon ay buwan ng wika. Minarapat kong magsalita sa ating wikang Tagalog. So magandang hapon sa inyong mga minamahal kong estudyante. Nais kong ipaabot ang taos-pusong pasasalamat sa inyong pagtitiwala sa pamantasan ng Wesleyan, lalo na sa panahon ng pandemyang ito. Dahil sa inyong pagtitiwala, ang inyong lingkod bilang inyong dekano, 10 ng lahat ng mga guro ng Kolehiyo ng Nursing at iba pang siyensang medikal ay nangangako na gagawin ang lahat ng aming makakaya upang maibigay ang dekalidad na edukasyon para sa inyong lahat. Makakaasa kayo sa suporta ng buong puso naming ibibigay sa inyong lahat hanggang ganap ninyong matapos ang inyong kursong nais kunin. Dahil sa pandemyang ito, marahil ay nakadarama tayo ng pangamba kung paano ang magiging paraan ng pagtuturo. Ngunit kayo ay makakaasa na aming gagawin ang lahat na aming makakaya sa pamamagitan ng online na pamamaraan. Ito ang magiging unang webinar na ating gagawin upang ating ganap na matutunan ng Canvas na magiging makabuluhan para sa lahat. Muli, masayang pag-aaral sa inyong lahat. Pagpalain tayo ng ating Panginoon.
Thank you so much, Dean Ramos, for that heartwarming and inspirational message. And now let us get a glimpse of our speaker for this afternoon. He is in education from St. Paul, Manila. Currently, she is the Director of Quality Assurance at Wesleyan University, Philippines. Apart from heading the Masters of Arts in Nursing from the same school, and aside from teaching, research and school administration, her advocates include mental health support and counseling, from frontliner. At present, she is the counselor of the Sigma Tau International, the only honor society of. Let us all welcome Dr. Carissa Balaria.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Carmela. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to share my screen. Okay. Okay, so good afternoon once again to CONAMs. So today we will be discussing Canvas. So all the questions you have regarding Canvas, we can tackle it today, while other non-Canvas related materials or matters will be discussed in a separate session, which will be announced by your respective colleges. Thank you. Okay. So, okay. So once again, hello, I am Carissa Balaria, and I am here to give you a tutorial on the use of Canvas. If you are here, that means you are enrolled as a student this first semester 2020-2021. Welcome. If at any point you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand or type your questions in the chat box. Let me know if I am going too fast or if you need me to repeat something. This session will be recorded so you can go back to it from time to time to refresh your memory. Okay. So let's begin. First, we have to understand why we are using Canvas and what Canvas is. As a higher educational institution, the Commission on Higher Education has urged the academic community to shift to flexible learning. This is a move forward to make sure we can continue the teaching-learning process despite being in the pandemic. So, what is Canvas? Canvas is a learning management system or LMS. It basically acts as a platform where we can view our instructional material from syllabus, lectures, handouts, assignments, and even your exams all in one location. This was done to assist students since face-to-face delivery of instruction is not applicable. Okay. So, I will just move my bar. Okay. Where did it go? Okay. 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 So, what do we need to begin? You will need your Wesleyan email address, okay? Your Wesleyan email address should have been given to you by your respective colleges or your program heads. Now, if you have not received your Wesleyan email addresses, this may be because you just enrolled recently. So do not worry, you will still receive them. Just wait in the next few days and you will receive your email addresses. I was told that the dean has instructed your respective advisors to give you your email addresses with your temporary passwords. Okay. Other things you will need are your computer or laptop. Okay. If you don't have a computer or a laptop, you may use your tablet or iPad and any mobile device that has a Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Okay, so let us first set up your email addresses. Okay, before you're able to use your Canvas, you have to log in using the Wesleyan email addresses. Okay, so the Wesleyan email addresses and temporary password that was given to you, you have to go to your browser and go to login.microsoftonline.com. Okay, and this will appear. Okay, the sign-in page will appear. Place here your email address or your Wesleyan email address. Okay. Why do we need to do this? Because later on, this is where you will receive instructions on how to reset your Canvas email. Okay. So, what do? You enter your email address, Wesleyan. So, mine is crbalaria@wesleyan.edu.ph. And then it says here, enter password. Please log in with the temporary password provided to you, given to you by your respective college. Okay, and then click sign in. Since this is a temporary password, you have to change it. So how do we change it? Okay, so after you've entered your password, click sign in. And then this is now your interface in Office 365. This is free because of your wesleyan.edu.ph email address. Okay? So if you look at this, there are so many applications that you can use. That is, if you are familiar with Microsoft Office, you may use them. Okay? Lahat po ito ay libre gamit ang inyong wesleyan.edu.ph email account. Okay. Okay. Now, on top of the screen, you will see these two letters, CB. So those are my initials, my name being Carissa Balaria. So click on that, and then this will come out. Click next the My Account. Okay. Then you go to password to change your password, and then set up self-service password reset. Okay. So yan po. When we say set up self-service password reset, these are the things you need para po later on, if you forgot your password, you can retrieve it by Microsoft Office sending to your device a security code for you to access your account again. Okay. So, if you have any problems logging on to your Wesleyan email, you may submit your inquiries to admin@wesleyan.edu.ph or ict@wesleyan.edu.ph. They are the ones who are responsible of creating our Wesleyan email accounts. Okay, I would just like to remind you, before logging into Canvas, you should set up your email accounts in Office 365. Okay? You may also join their Facebook accounts. Okay? Kindly screenshot this picture in front of you so you may know who to contact if you have any problems related to Wesleyan email. Thank you. Okay. Let's move on to Canvas. So again, you will need your browser. Okay. During the summer, we tested the Canvas application. Okay. And we noticed that if you logged on via your mobile apps right away, it does not work or there is an error. So I suggest before you use the app, you have to log in first here in your web browser. Okay. So your web browser could be Chrome, Mozilla, Internet Explorer. These are the web browsers accepted by Canvas. Next is type in wise.instructure.com. WISE was the selected name for our LMS, and it stands for Wesleyan Inclusive School Environment, because we at Wesleyan imagines a school community that is inclusive and all-encompassing. Okay? So again, wise.instructure.com. So once you type in wise.instructure.com, you will be brought to this login page. Okay? So here, okay, I will just switch off one of my browsers, okay, okay, there. So now that we've set it up, our email addresses, let's set it up now in Canvas, okay? So for logging in the first time, type in your Wesleyan email address here. Now, the password here is different from your Microsoft 365 or the temporary password sent to you. You have to change it first. So what you do is type in your email and then, okay, click forgot password. Okay, this one over here. Okay. Okay, click forgot password. This one, okay? Next. After you click forgot password, you will be sent an email address. Again, where will you see the email address? Correct. In your Microsoft Office 365 in the Outlook app. Okay, that's your email app for your Wesleyan email address. Okay, later on, I will demonstrate to you live how to do that. Okay, and then click login. Okay, once you click forgot password, you have to wait 5 to 30 minutes, sometimes less. Be sure to check your spam. Sometimes Canvas emails goes into spam, so kindly click that. And if you are sent an email by Canvas with the forgot password page, there is an expiration of 24 hours. So make sure that once you have requested a reset, be sure to log on within 24 hours. Otherwise, you just repeat the process of clicking forgot password. Okay? So we click login once we have already set the password. And this is now the thing you will see. This is called our dashboard, okay? Once you have successfully logged on, this is where you will be brought to, okay? It is called a dashboard because similar to a car, it has all the necessary equipment to make a vehicle work. So the dashboard is a panel of contents that acts as the Canvas default landing page and provides an overview of all Canvas activities for users. Okay, the dashboard shows all courses and groups, recent activities, to-do items, upcoming assignments, and recent feedback. So here you can see subjects I am enrolled in and then my to-do list. Okay. So on the left-hand screen, you can see the things that you need to manipulate Canvas. This is called the Global Navigation Pane. This one here, okay, the green one. It's called Global Navigation Pane because all throughout, when you move pages in Canvas, it will be available there, okay? So first on top is the account. When you click on account, here you can see my face because this is my account. So you can edit your picture, your profile. I'm requesting the dear students to please upload your real picture so that the teachers can easily identify you. Okay? Kindly refrain from selecting photos that are of your pets or favorite cartoon characters or artists. Okay? We will not know who it is we are grading. So please put your correct photo. And make sure it is a decent photo. Okay? No Facebook profile pictures. Okay? So here, on the notifications, as mentioned here, this is where you receive announcements or messages from a teacher or your classmates. Okay? If permitted. Okay? Sometimes the teacher can restrict who you can send messages to. Maybe you can only receive notifications from your teachers. Okay. Next, your profile is where you can edit your personal details such as your name, your profile picture, and your contact details such as emails or web accounts. Okay. Ito po yun, profile. Now, files. This is a free storage device for you. If you want to upload things for your course, you can use the Canvas to upload files. Okay. You can put in files, books, assignments, paperwork. Now, settings. Similar to your notifications in your cell phone, settings is where you can choose when and how many times you receive a notification. If it's daily, weekly, or once a week. Okay? Now, the QR for mobile login is what you need when you want to scan this web browser. Once you've opened this, when you click on QR for mobile login, this is what you use if you want to connect your application in your phone to your Canvas account. So you would need a desktop for this, okay? Or laptop, okay? So next, let's go back to dashboard. That's the next item in our global navigation pane. Dashboard is where your courses are located. Okay. So right now, currently, I am enrolled as a student in these 3 courses. So Passport to Canvas, Ian Story Sandbox, and Teaching with Canvas course or Training 101. Now, dear students, my advice to you is to open Passport to Canvas because this is where you will see video tutorials regarding the use of Canvas. Okay. Other items in your dashboard. The to-do shows up if there is something you need to do. So it's like a reminder. For example, you need to submit an assignment or project and it's already due. So it shows up on the right side of your screen. Coming up is to remind you for events you have listed in your calendar. Okay. Here we have another calendar option, but we will discuss that later. Then feedback is if you receive any messages or comments from your teachers in your courses. Okay. Okay. Now here we go to courses. Okay. It's the book icon here in the global navigation pane. It gives you a list of all the courses you are enrolled in. Okay. Now, sometimes this could be so many, especially if you are a student who has been enrolled in a lot of courses as you progressed or advanced in your year levels. You may choose to display what you want here. Okay, how do you do that? You go click on this, all courses, and then you will be brought to this page. And then if you look at the course, there is a star opposite the name of the course. If you click the star, that is the only one that will be placed in your dashboard. Okay. So right now, I only have 3, so I don't need to highlight anything. Okay. There are 5 columns, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, let's focus on column 4. It says here how you are enrolled at. You are enrolled now as a student. So therefore, my role in this course is a student. There are other roles in Canvas. So like my role would be a teacher. Okay. So your role now is a student. Okay. So each role has a different task. But for this session, let's focus on your task as student. In Canvas, the student role is most commonly used to enroll users who will participate in a course for course credit. So you are enrolled, and then once you complete a course, it will be credit to your grades. Okay. So what can students do? You can view course content and participate in course assignments and discussions. Now, you can only participate and view courses once you are added by your professors in the course. And it will be only available once the semester has started. Okay? Okay. So the next icon in our global navigation pane is groups. Okay. Groups is used when the teacher wants to divide the class. For example, right now I'm seeing we have 701 participants. Okay. So in that 701 participants, that would be too many for me to handle. So I could divide the group into how many students. Okay, it could also be into sections. So it's the teacher who divides them. Okay. So, for example, PSN 1, I think Dean Willie announced that he already has 8 blocks for the first year. So congratulations. So you will be divided accordingly by your program head or the dean. Okay. So for each groups, they have specific assignments and it will be only be viewable by that block. Okay. Okay, let's go inside groups. This is what you will see. Okay. So this is the course navigation pane. So we are inside a course. Okay. So this is the course navigation pane. Ito po, global navigation. This is course navigation. Okay. Here on top, you can see. Okay. I'm still sharing my screen. Okay. Here on top, we call this breadcrumb link, because it's like a breadcrumb. You know, Hansel and Gretel, when they lost their way. This is just so you don't get lost in Canvas. So right now, you know we're at this page. Okay. So let's go one by one. So discussions are where you can place a question and the students enrolled may give their feedback or reaction questions. So it is as if this is where you do your recitation. Okay. Can students see other students' answers? Yes, they can. Okay. Files, I've already mentioned this. This is where you can find the file specific to your group. Okay. Conferences, okay. Right now, we're using Zoom, okay? And the basic account is free and it's limited only to 45 minutes. So the paid account is the one that you need to have more than 45 minutes in a discussion. So here in the Canvas, we have a conferences tool called Big Blue Button. It is available for teachers and students alike. So you can use this and interact face-to-face. You can use this using your Canvas, but your teacher has to allow you to use it or enable it or make it available in your course. Okay? So right now, I am recording this session, and because this is a Zoom tool, I can immediately get it anytime I want. However, for Canvas, they only have a 14-day limit. Okay, but do not worry, you may download the content, so you don't need the 14 days. Okay. Then, collaborations is a tool that allows students and instructors to create and edit documents that can be edited by the entire course. An example would be Google Docs. You can upload something and you can edit it simultaneously. So when I log on to Google Docs, I upload a file and then every one of us enrolled or in that course can edit or modify the document. Okay. If we do Google Docs or anything that requires accessing our Google Drive, you have to make sure that you allow access. Otherwise, the files, the students may not be able to access the files inside the drive. Okay. So if you are interested in the big blue button here. Let's show you how we do the conferences. So here in the course navigation pane, you go down to conference, then you click this button here, plus conference or add conference. Then you type in the name or the topic or of discussion. So the only type you can choose is big blue button because that's the only one available in Canvas. And then the duration, you can set it to 1 hour or more, okay? And then you have the option to record the conference, or if you select this, there's no time limit. You don't need to specify that it will end in 60 minutes, okay? And then here, you toggle this button if you want to invite all the members of your group. Okay, so once you have created the topic, it will appear here in conferences. If it is ongoing or it hasn't started, click here, start. Okay, once you have started, you will be prompted by your device to how you would like to listen or join in. So right now in Zoom, there are some people, if you look at the participants list, they do not have the mic on. That is because they have not selected what audio device they want to connect to. Okay. So is it either you want to be able to talk or you want to just listen? So these are the things you just have to press. Click the mic if you want to be able to converse with people inside, or you just switch on your hearing devices or your earphones. Next, your browser will ask you, since this is a third-party app, if you would allow the use of microphone. Okay, then click allow. Okay, and then you will be asked to test your mic. Okay, and then if you heard something replay, you click on yes, and then, but if you didn't, of course, you click no. And then they will do the test again to check what is wrong. So if there's no problem, just click on yes. And then here, this is the interface of our big blue button. Okay, so you can chat on the side. Okay, so right now it's just me. And then these are the things you can do. Okay, and then at the bottom, you could see the mic, the camera. Okay, so it also asks you if you would allow webcam settings. Okay, so let's click allow and then start sharing. So they test your camera. So here I am testing the camera. You can select which camera you can use. Okay, so if it's your laptop, you can use that, or you have to set up your webcam. Okay, if it's not immediately attached to your computer. Okay, and then start sharing. Okay, and that's it. You invite people to join your conference. Okay, so these are the things: your mic, phone call, video. Now, the button here, it's like a monitor with a slash on it. You have the option to share your entire screen, an application window, or the Chrome tab. Okay, so if you want the entire screen, this is kind of messy because if you have a lot of apps open, everybody can see the contents of what you're sharing. So I prefer using this, that each time I would share, the only thing viewable by my participants or my viewers is the current application I'm showing, which is like right now, I'm only showing my PowerPoint. Okay. Okay. So there, or a specific tab in your web browser. Okay. So once you've ended your conference, you go back, you click the exit button, and then if there are still people inside, you just click end. Okay. Okay. So next we have the calendar. Okay. So, where's my calendar? Okay, so here in the calendar, there are already, if you can notice, there are already dates that have appointments on them. So it's similar to your app, calendar app. You can put here dates that are important, specific to your lessons, okay? Or this is where you can see due dates that have been posted by your teacher, okay? Now here, you can color code them so that it's not all black. So you just have to click this vertical ellipsis over here. When you click on this, you can select the color you want, and that will appear in your calendar. So it's personalized. Okay. So you can view it on a weekly, monthly, or just show the agenda for the entire month. Okay. So there. So right now, I changed the color to pink. The rest are in brown. And it shows here what specific course there is. And if I want to add something, I just click this button, the plus sign or the add sign. And then these are the things I can add. I can add an event, an assignment, a to-do list, an appointment for my teacher or my peers. And then I just fill this up and then I click submit and it will be automatically placed in your calendar. Okay. Now, earlier we discussed chatting. Okay, that's more informal and it just, you can do the improper text such as LOL, how are you, the letter R, letter U. Here in the inbox, it's more formal. So it works like an email. It's a messaging tool, so you can communicate with your group or with your teacher or a group of students. The thing with Canvas, since all of us enrolled in WISE are already listed inside, you do not need to memorize the email addresses. You just start typing the name and it will automatically generate the emails for you. Okay, so no problem with that. So it's just like writing an email. Okay. Now, if you have any problems in Canvas, there is this help button over here. So this is the Canvas guide. So it's embedded in Canvas. And then you just have to click this, search the Canvas guides, and then type in your questions. And Canvas will help you solve your answer. Okay. So, okay, wait. I will show you later on. And then okay, I'll show you here. So when you click on Canvas guides, this is what you will see. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay. The blue document symbol means that this is a response that came directly from Canvas, meaning these are official answers. While other icons means that it came from other users who shared how they figured out how to solve the particular problem. I will show you that. Now, if you don't find it, you can also report a problem. For example, Canvas bogged down, you cannot access it. You need to submit, what if there's a deadline you have to meet and then Canvas is not available. So here, you report the problem and then inform them. This is the best thing to do because Canvas has a rule, a 24-hour rule to answer the questions. Okay. Now, if you still do not find any solutions to your problems here in the help button, don't worry. We have at Wesleyan, we have a help desk. Okay. You can email, again, kindly take a screenshot or remember the email address, helpdesk@wesleyan.edu.ph. Any Canvas related concerns, email this email address. Okay. Or you may reach out to your Canvas core team leader for your program. For CONAMs, that is myself, okay, Carissa Balaria. We also have Professor Paulo Calma from the nursing program and Miss Shari Kapati from the MedTech program. So those are the people you reach out to if you have problems in Canvas in CONAMS. Okay. So like I said, so search the guides, you type it here, and then they will give you a list of suggestions to answer your problems. Okay. Now, in your screen, you will also see this arrow over here. Okay. This is just to expand or hide the tabs so you have more space on your screen. So this one is not expanded. This is expanded and it tells you what each icon means. Okay. Okay. So let's move on to viewing contents in Canvas. Okay. So here, again, we have your global navigation, and here we have the course navigation pane. So in your course navigation pane, you will see everything that you need in your course, from assignments, from chats, from quizzes, modules, syllabus. Okay, depending on what the teachers will allow you to see. Okay. So right now I'm here, I'm in my home, and I can see there are things that need to be done. Okay. Let's proceed to assignments. Okay. So to make sure we are in assignments, look at our breadcrumb link. Where are we? There, we're at assignments. So click on assignments, and then these are all the assignments that you have to do. So you have the option to show them by date or by type. When we say by date, when the date that it's due, or by the type, is it an assignment, is a project? There. Okay. So I'm going to select the first one, which is assignment 2. So I've selected assignment 2. Okay, how do I submit an assignment? I click on submit assignment. So I will be brought to this page. It gives me the option to upload a file. Okay, I have the option to get it from my Google Doc, my Dropbox, Google Drive. Okay. So let's select file upload. For example, I've already saved it in my desktop. So file upload, I then choose a file, and then you have here an option to add another file. Depending on your professor, how many files they want attached, you have the option to add as many files as you want or just one. Okay. And then once you are done, here you can type in your comments, dear ma'am and sir, submitting assignment number 2. And then click submit assignments. Okay. Now for quizzes, okay, if you have a quiz, it's this is a sample multiple choice quiz. Here's the question, and then here are the choices. Just select an answer, select save. Don't forget to click save, because if you do not save it and then you move to a different page, all your answers will get lost. Okay, don't forget to click save. Then once you're done, since it's the last question, submit the quiz. Again, it depends on your teacher how many times you can take the quiz. So if they only allow you once, you can only take the exam once. Okay? So if you're going to ask, what if there is a power interruption, you just have to explain to your professor what happened, why you were not able to complete the quiz. Okay? I'm sure your professors will be diligent in giving you leeway considering the times. Okay. So, okay, sorry. Okay. Now, Canvas has also an embedded chat box. So here, chat. Okay. This is an informal way of greeting your professors or peers while inside Canvas. Okay. Please make sure to observe proper netiquette. Okay. Do not use foul words while inside Canvas, as this is our learning platform. Let us keep it professional. Okay? Your professor has also the option to show you your grades located here. So all you need to do is go to your course navigation pane, go to grades, and then you can also print it here directly in Canvas. And it will give you all the grades you had that have been graded by your professor. Okay. Earlier, I told you that you can download things. Okay. Each one of your faculty has worked extra hard to make learning content available to you and have uploaded them here into Canvas. To preserve internet connection, you have the option to download this. Just navigate down to modules and then click export course content. Okay, so this button. So once you click that, this is what will appear. And then once it has been downloaded, okay, depending on the file size, that's it. It goes directly into your desktop, okay? And then instant offline reading. No need to go online every time you need to check something in your course, okay? So once you download this, it will be prompted in your desktop or your downloads. Okay, so earlier we discussed the web browser. Now, if you do not have a laptop or desktop, do not worry because Canvas has mobile apps. Okay. So for iPhone users, you go to your App Store. For Android users, go to your Google Play Store. The app that you will need is just this, the student app, because that is your role here in Canvas. So again, you look for this one, Canvas Student. Download it into your device and then click open. Once you have opened your Canvas Student app, this will appear in your mobile device. It says here, find my school. There is also a QR login code. Earlier, I told you in the desktop, you have to turn that on and then turn this on in your phone so that you can take a screen cap of the QR code in your desktop. So if you don't have a desktop, we won't be able to do this. So let's do it manually by clicking on Find My School. So once I click Find My School, I will see this. It will ask you, what is your school's name? So I have that option to either type the whole thing, Wesleyan University. Okay, so it went here, Wesleyan University, Philippines. Now remember, our website was called wise.instructure.com. So we can type in WISE as well. And there, just select Wesleyan University, Philippines. Okay, so now that I'm here in the mobile app, okay, you can click forgot password, okay? And then you will receive an email in your Wesleyan email address, okay? And then here, click here to set a new password. And then just follow the instructions, okay? And then log in again. Once you have logged on, you will be brought to your dashboard, okay? So this is your dashboard. This is how it looks in your mobile device. So you can see now the courses and groups you belong to, or section or block. Okay. So let's so I want to go to Sandbox Ian Story. So I will select that. So I'm inside the Inbox Story, Ian Story Sandbox. And then these are all the things I can read. I will go now to assignments. Once I'm in assignments, it says here, this is the description of the assignment, what students have to do, for example. And then I will submit an assignment. You have the option to record audio, record video, all in your mobile device. Okay? Or choose a file. If I choose a file, okay, I can either upload from my camera, upload from my library, or upload files. Okay? When I upload files, okay, there's also an option here, scanner. This is if you have a hard copy and you just want to take a picture. Okay. Okay. So again, I submit assignment. I will look now for the files. Let's say in your mobile device, Android device, iPad, tablet. Here, I selected Google Drive. So I go to my drive, I select it, or on my phone, I look for the file I want to send. I select the appropriate document. And then once I click it, okay, it will go, it will prompt me to submit. And once I click submit, it will be submitted to my professor. Okay? Now, for CONAMS, if you have any concerns, this is the email address, conams@wesleyan.edu.ph. Kindly take a screenshot of this again. These are all the contacts you need if you have any concerns with regards to any of the following: the registrar, accounting, treasury, library, guidance, office for student affairs, the chaplain, and then ICT. Okay, kindly screenshot. This will be also posted in our Wesleyan FB page. So once again, for CONAM's Canvas support, that is myself, Professor John Paulo Calma, Professor Shari Kapati. So these are the people you look for if you have concerns regarding the use of Canvas in CONAMS. Okay, so right now I will do a short demo on how you can do that. So I will show you okay, I will open a browser. Okay, so I'm in my browser. I'm the student. So I will type in my email address. But since I've already logged on, I already know my email address. But just in case, I have to click this forgot password. Okay, and then you type in your email address. And then you click request password. Okay. So it says here, your password recovery instructions will be sent to CR Balaria at Wesleyan. This may take up to 30 minutes. Make sure to check your spam box. So let's go back to nakaharang ang wait. Okay. Wait. I'll try to minimize the screen. Okay. So I'll go to login.microsoftonline.com. Okay, so since I've already fixed my email address, let's go to Microsoft. So andito po ako ngayon sa Microsoft. Ito po yung sabi ko kaninang email app natin. Oops, nawala. Okay, click Outlook. Okay, Canvas has already not yet emailed me. Okay, so I don't have email address yet, but I have been invited to act as a student in the subject Nursing Research 1. Okay. Okay, so, okay, not that one. Okay. So, as Canvas mentioned, it would take up to 30 minutes. So, we don't have 30 minutes. Let's just log in. So, in short, Canvas will just show you that. So earlier in my email, you saw that I got a notification to join Nursing Research 1 as a student. Okay, so I can just click accept. Okay. So don't worry, you will be automatically logged in to your courses. The Canvas team have pre-enrolled you into your respective courses. You don't have to make that a problem that you don't know how to join a course. Okay. So these are my courses. So let's go. So again, this is my global navigation pane as a student. This is my dashboard. Okay, in account, this is where you can change your picture. You just click on this pencil button, upload the picture, choose a picture that is appropriate for school. Please do not forget that. And then I go back to earlier, I told you about all courses. If I just want to highlight Nursing Research 1, I've highlighted it. Okay. Let's check if it's the only one that will appear in my dashboard. And there. Earlier, I had 4. Now it's only Nursing Research 1. So that's the only course I'm enrolled in currently. Maybe the other courses are previous courses. And I don't want a cluttered dashboard. So there. So let's go back for a while. I click on all courses. I'll go back to all 4. And there, I have all 4. This vertical ellipsis, you select this. Card view is to see all these squares. List view is to see any activities that you have. Okay. And then recent activity is to monitor anything that my teacher added. I prefer the card view because it's cleaner. Okay. So let's go to Sandbox Ian Story. Okay. So this is that button, the export course content. If you want to download everything that Ian taught us. Ian is the trainer from Canvas. So he's from Australia. So Canvas is an Australian-based program. So the professors or trainers are mostly foreigners. So this is what you click. When you click this, it tells you that that it's processing. Okay, it may take a while because it depends on the content or the file size, and it depends on the speed of your internet. Okay. Okay, so it's taking a bit longer than expected. Okay. But it will download, even if it will take a while. Okay. So let's go to assignments. Okay, so these are the assignments. So you can click on assignment 2, select an assignment you want to submit. So I will read the instruction from my professor. So it says submit a file upload. So I'll submit one. So I go back down. These are my options. File upload, Google Drive. So let's say I want to upload something. I choose a file. And then here, I look for the appropriate file. Okay. I am just testing the submission option. Okay, and then submit assignment. So it says here that it has been submitted. So it also tells me what I have submitted and at what time I submitted it. So if you have a deadline, your teachers will know what time you submitted your requirement. Okay. Okay. So let's see if I've been graded. So since I've never done any of the assignments yet, I have not been graded. Okay. It will just show up here. And then you click print grades. And it will give you this header, grades for Carissa Balaria, which course. Okay. And then just print it out if you need a copy. Okay. So you want to try Big Blue Button? Okay, remember Big Blue Button, how to chat. So we go to the course navigation. Let's go to conferences. Let's go to add conference. So try Economs trial video upload. So the only type is Big Blue Button. So the duration is 60 minutes. And then I can't see further down. Let's move it up. So invite all course members. Should I? Okay, if I click all that, everybody enrolled in Ian's course will be there. But I want to look for someone. Let's look who's here. Okay, let's look for Sir Paulo if he's here. Calma, calma. There. Okay, Sir Paulo will be able to receive that. Then click update. Let's see if he will join me. So now you can see that there's a trial video upload, the one we just created. I will switch off my camera for a while because I'm using Zoom. Okay. I'll just switch off my video here. Okay. So I click start. Okay. It takes me here. So as mentioned, it asks me if I want to talk or to listen only. So I'll click on the mic and then I'll click allow to use my microphone. Okay. So you can hear what I'm hearing, right? Okay, I hope you can. Okay. So if you've heard those words, click yes.
You are
Yes.
currently the only
Okay. So I just heard that you are currently the only one inside the chat box. Okay. So here I can chat. Hi, I am all alone. Care to join me in the chat box? Okay, wala po akong kausap pero that's how you just type, okay? And then you do the mute button. You can leave audio, so you're just then share webcam. So now again click allow. Then since I'm no longer using the video in Zoom, I can use it here. Okay. And then click start sharing. Okay, let's wait for me. Okay, so there I am. Hi. Okay. Now, if I wanted to share my screen, I'll share the screen. So if I share the entire screen, it looks messy because it's screen upon screen upon screen. So let's see if I can share the PowerPoint. Okay. So there. It's sharing my PowerPoint inside Big Blue Button. Okay. So after that, I cannot see the, okay. It tells me here. So I can end the meeting over here by clicking on the vertical ellipsis. Are you sure you want to end the meeting? Yes, I do. So there, you have that prompt that it has ended. Oops. Okay, so that's how you use conferences. Okay. What else do you need? So calendars, let me show you how to change the colors. So for example, I don't like the color black. So Ian's color is black. I just go here to the vertical ellipsis and let's make it purple. Apply. And everything now looks purple. Okay. Simple as that. Let's try to add an event. Okay. Due date o exam week. Okay. So I write the exam week. For example, it would be on August 31. And then location. Big blue. So just set it up and bam, there it is. I have a reminder that it will be an exam, it's exam week on the 31st. Okay. What else? Okay, that's pretty much how you do. Okay, let's see if they're done downloading the, remember I tried to download it. Okay, let's go back to Ian. Let's go to the modules. Okay, export. Okay, it said here that it last exported at 3:05. I'm looking at my computer now. I will share you my screen. Pardon me for the mess. If you notice, you can see my folder icon. It's already glowing. Okay, we go to, okay, I'm seeing the correct thing. We go to downloads. And then, okay, it should be here. You just keep in mind which folder you wanted it downloaded in. Okay. So, okay, that's all the things that you look for. Okay. Okay. Share. Let's go back. Okay, so okay. Oh, by the way, looking at the modules, there's still things here that are locked, although it's available for us to see. This means that the professor has not yet published this, so we cannot see what's inside. Okay. Teachers would usually do that for quizzes that you don't need to see yet. Okay, so that's it. So we'll be reading your questions now. Thank you very much for listening.
And now moving on to our question and thank you so much, Dr. Balaria, for that very informative session. And now let's move on to our question and answer portion. You may click the raise hand icon for those of you who have any questions or clarifications, or you can unmute yourself just to ask anything that you want to clarify.
Okay, Miss Hyacinth, do you have a question? Okay, you can unmute yourself if you have a question, Miss Garcia.
Paano po malalaman yung mga email po na nagawa po sa wesleyanedu.ph po?
Okay. Gaya po nung sinabi ko nung una, mapapadala po sa inyo yung inyong email address at temporary password. Bibigay po yan ng inyong respective college advisors, program heads, or dean.
Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions? You can raise, you can click the raise hand button, and kindly don't forget to type your name, program, and your level in the chat box. This will serve as your attendance in this program.
Okay, Miss Christine de la Cruz, I will unmute you. You may unmute yourself. Miss de la Cruz?
Pag first lang nakapag-login sa app rather than sa website.
Ano daw? Could you speak louder?
What will happen po kung nakalogin ka first sa app ng Canvas rather than sa website?
Per experience, nagkaka-error daw. They were not able to push through or go through. That's why ina-advise namin sa browser, kahit sa phone na browser, okay lang. Pero wag muna sa app. But there are some who have already successfully logged in via the app kesa sa browser. Pero same lang naman ang procedure.
We have a question from Mel Miss Kohuko. Ma'am, paano po you can type your name, program, and your level here at the chat box, Mr. Kohuko.
Asan yun? Asan yung tanong?
Ito ma'am sa sa Zoom group chat.
Okay.
He's asking paano daw mag-a-attendance sa Zoom.
Pakita. Okay. Ako ba sasagot nun? Kindly type your attendance lang po dito sa chat box. Please don't forget to place your program kasi po, CONAMS, we have 5 programs in CONAMS.
If you're from nursing or RT.
Okay.
Miss Angela Lucas is raising her hand. You can unmute yourself.
Okay, Miss Lucas.
Hello po. Through email
Hello.
po ba matatanggap yung account ng Canvas or i-message na lang po sa Messenger?
If your email address, if your personal email address has already been given to the college, pwede pong via email, pero as I know, mga advisors po ay personally kayo i-message or i-PPM.
Thank you po.
Welcome. Paulo Bungkal. Ay, choppy po kayo, sir.
Regarding po sa books, ma'am, allowed na po ba kami bumili ng books?
Regarding what? Zoom?
Sa books po.
Books.
Po. Sa books.
Okay. Dear, Canvas related lang muna yung sasagutin natin ngayon. Hindi ako familiar dun sa policy ng ACADS natin regarding books and schedules and things, sections. Yun. So, may separate orientation po si CONAMS. So, antabayanan po natin yan sa CONAMS FB page. I-announce po nila doon ang inyong schedule.
Ma'am Carissa, may another question from the group chat. Sabi ni Miss De Guzman, Aubrey, and Lavaro Ronalyn. Ma'am Carmela, malalaman po ba yung standard data ng Canvas student? Ano ibig sabihin?
Ano ibig sabihin nun?
Malalaman po ba yung standard data ng Canvas student? What do you mean by standard data, Miss De Guzman and Lavaro? Can you elaborate more your questions?
Raise your hand so I can unmute you. Ano bang full name po, ma'am?
De Guzman, Aubrey, ma'am.
De Guzman. Aubrey. Okay. And Lavaro. Okay. Unmuted po kayo. Pwede po kayo para po mas maganda nyo ma-explain. Go ahead po. Wala ata silang mic.
Walang mic. Oh, Miss De Guzman and Miss Navarro, you're unmuted na. So you can ask question na lang directly. Ang sabi niya kasi, I mean, kung malagpas po siya sa data. What do you mean pa rin?
May limit po ang Zoom na ang Canvas ng may allocated 500 MB. 500 tama ba? 500 megabytes for one course. Hindi naman po included doon ang videos, ang YouTube. Yun. So matagal naman po bago ma-fill up ang 500 MB. If that was the question.
May another question pero it's not about Canvas. Sabi ni Miss Michelle Ann Malonzo, Ma'am, paano po malalaman kung sino advisor namin? BSN 1-2 po kami. So,
Okay, antay na lang po sa yung announcement po ng
sa CONAMS. And then another one, hi, from Jomia Ski. Hi ma'am, paano po pag na-mistype yung name sa enrollment form and yun na yung nagawang email for Canvas? Mababago pa po ba yun?
Yes, kaya po yun ma-edit ng ating ICT. So email lang po kayo sa admin@wesleyan.edu.ph or ict@wesleyan.edu.ph and then give them the complete details, the correct spelling of your name, and then they will assist you reset your password.
Okay,
And edit your name.
Miss Diane Chua, ma'am, paano po yung mga irregular? May subject po ako na nakasama sa BA Com 2-1.
Regardless of being regular or irregular, based on your enrollment, you will be automatically enrolled in the courses na assigned to you.
Okay. From Nimer Katab,
Yes,
sabi
Nimer.
I will write my attendance to, it doesn't give me an option to share everyone. Option is only private.
Yes. For everyone's information, the reason why we set the chat mode to private is to prevent unnecessary comments from the students. I know because we have allotted a lot of time to present this, you can be idle. So sometimes you can chat with your friends. So I discourage that.
Are there any more questions po or clarifications?
Okay, so
None.
okay, so Sir Lioben, wait, Sir Lioben, so you can send to, we have here a part of the IT team, si Sir Lioben. I will just allow him to send a message to everybody. Okay. Don't worry, Mr. Katab, your attendance is marked even if it's just private.
Ma'am Car, merong isang pahabol, si Cozy, sabi niya. So yung password po dapat alam din po ng university. Bawal po namin change password. Thank you po.
Yes, you have to change your password. Temporary po lang po yun. So, ang magge-generate po nun, university, then once you have it, please change your password right away.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need me to show you how to change your password? Kung sino ka po? Or clear na po kanina? Anyway, the presentation earlier, I will give it to CONAM so they can also upload it in the Facebook page. And then, ano pa ba? Pati po itong recording.
Ma'am Car, merong suggestion yata si Ms. Tricia Matya. Sabi niya, hi ma'am, para iwas incomplete po sana, pwede po kayang mag-send yung mga profs ng list ng mga di pa nakakapag-submit. Kasi po baka sa student submitted na siya, pero di pa po pala nare-receive ng professor.
Okay, I will show you what that looks like, okay? So, there won't, when you are notified, even the teacher is notified regarding the list. So, it's already automated. There's no confusion as opposed to the one in Google Classroom, if I'm not mistaken, that you have to click submit twice and then publish to make sure that the teacher got your requirement. Sa Canvas po, once you've clicked submitted or submit, nakalagay na po yun submitted. Okay na po yun.
From Cherry, good afternoon, ma'am. This is Cherry Garcia. Automatic na po bang nasa Canvas yung mga enrolled subjects namin?
Yes. Yes, Miss Garcia. Automatic po yun. Ang mag-upload po noon ang ating Canvas core team.
Okay.
Kami na po ang
From
automatic
Patricia Wong.
mag-enroll. Go ahead, ma'am.
Ayan. Ma'am, from Patricia Wong, ma'am, iba po ba yung password for 365 Microsoft and sa Canvas? Tama po ba?
Yes, okay. So, the first thing, ang kailangan, di ba, you will receive your Wesleyan email address and the temporary password. So, the first thing you need to do is to log in to login.microsoftonline.com and then change your password. And then, open mo yung inyong Outlook, yung email. Okay? Kasi, dun po ipapadala ni Canvas yung inyong email address when you click later yung forgot password. I'll show you para hindi confusing, ha? Asan ba ang aking browser? Okay. So, andito na ako sa browser ko. Kanina, di ba, nag-request tayo ng email? So, punta muna tayo. Sige, wag muna tayo mag-login. Okay. So, login.microsoftonline.com. Lalabas po ito. Tama, ang aking screen share. Okay. So, ay sorry. Nag-login ako bigla. So, bakit ganun? Login.microsoft.com. Log out muna nga pala ako. Wait lang po. Sorry. Hang on a moment while we sign you out. So, login.microsoft. Okay. Microsoft.com. Ay, ayaw na. Ay, Microsoft Online kasi. Ayaw na sa akin. Ay, ayaw na sa akin. Na-block na. Okay. So, ito po. Login
Okay naman.
online. Click na, enter nyo po yung email address nyo. And then, nasan yung forgot password? Pwede siguro to. Can't access your account. Okay. Ano, dapat po yung yung unang-una po. For example, Ma'am Karen, baro kunyari, ha?
Sige po. Go.
Ay, mali.
KI Sally.
KI pala, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. So, ito po. In-enter ko yung email address ni Miss Karen. Okay? And then, hindi ko alam yung password. But, in your case, ito pala yung first step, may temporary password po tayong binigay si Wesleyan. So, insert natin yon, yung temporary password, kung ano man yon. And then, click sign in. Hindi ko po alam yung temporary password ni Miss Karen, so I cannot do that.
Yes.
So, yun. Safe po yun. Kaya, pagdating nyo po doon sa inyong account, change nyo po agad.
Tapos palitan niyo po ng email na ng password na matatandaan ninyo. Palitan niyo po yung binigay na temporary password.
Okay.
May ano po si Mr. Paulo? Ano ba to?
Yan.
Paulo, yes.
From
Bungkal.
Guling, sabi niya, ma'am, good afternoon po, ma'am. Ask ko lang po if same features lang po ba yung Canvas sa phone and sa desktop. Salamat.
Same yung teacher?
Siguro yung page niya or how?
Feature. Yes. Same lang po. Same.
Same lang po yung interface na makikita nyo. Pareho lang naman.
Mas maliit lang po yung screen ng phone.
From Camille Faye Candelaria po. Ma'am, if sa mobile device po ba unang gumawa ng account for Canvas, hindi po ba ma-open yung same account sa laptop?
There should be no problem with that. Kahit mobile or browser or laptop ang gamitin, same lang naman ng login and then password.
Okay, then from Fernando Gonzalez, good afternoon po. Kailan po ba klase namin? Bukas po or sa August 24 po?
Again po, paantay na lang po yung orientation from college po. We will not entertain non-Canvas related questions.
Ayan, from Ma'am Shari Kapati, sabi niya, hello ma'am, pa-announce na lang po.
Ayaw pala.
Please join WUP Medical Technology Official Group kasi daw malobat na daw po siya para po sa other concerns. So, thank you, sabi niya.
Yun. Sabi po ni Sir, pangalan niya? Sir Dakanay, si Sir Peter. WUP Medical Technology Official Group. Please join mga medtech people.
And then from Jeannie Paulino, parang tinatanong niya, ma'am, if regarding daw sa subjects courses sa Canvas, wala pa po kasing nakalagay sa akin na subject sa Canvas account ko po. Or ganoon po muna talaga. I think ganoon muna talaga kasi hindi pa talaga nag-add ang mga profs ng subjects, right?
Yes, kasi inaayos pa kung saan block kayo.
Yeah, in the process po of organizing everything. So, what we advise, try nyo lang i-familiarize, try nyo lang i-browse yung ating Canvas para makita nyo kung paano siya i-navigate more efficiently para when the classes start, hindi na po kayo mako-confuse.
Just for everyone's knowledge, si Ms. Karen Sawi, ang director ng Office of Instruction. She is also the lead or the head ng Canvas core team. That's why she is also answering questions.
We have last two questions dito, ma'am, sa ating group chat. Sabi ni Miss Hinayo, good afternoon po, ma'am. Recently enrolled lang po ako August 14. Saan po pwedeng makuha yung email? Exclusively from Wesleyan. Thank you. And last, ma'am, si Ma'am Valdez. Ask ko lang po kung pwede rin naman po bang same password lang ang Office 365 to Canvas po. Stay safe and God bless.
It's your option. It's your choice if you want to make use the same password. Basta yung temporary password, palitan po natin. And then create your own password, pati po sa Canvas. Option niyo po yun.
Pwede po yun para mas madaling tandaan. Or pwedeng may letter lang kayo na you could make it capitalize para may konting variation pero you can actually do that.
Okay. So, yung regarding to the question of Mr. Mangabat regarding the tentative start of classes, I think you should wait for the announcement of the CONAMs on the general orientation. Pero probably it will be tentative next week, but not tomorrow or on the 24th.
May nabasa po ako. Yes po, recorded po itong session natin. It will be available sa CONAM's FB page. Then pati po yung presentation, naka-post din po yan in PDF format. Sige po, ma'am.
So wala na po tayong questions. So I hope that this program has enlightened everyone on how to navigate our Canvas. So if you have any questions or meron pang mga clarifications, you can message your coordinators or even Ma'am Carissa. So para malinawagan pa tayong lahat. So at this point, may I call on Professor Yumul for the closing remarks. Sir Yumul?
Hindi. Ma'am,
Yes.
narinig ako?
Yes. Loud and clear.
Hindi ko alam bakit ginawa akong closing remarks. Okay, to our energetic Dean, Dr. Wilfredo C. Ramos, to my co-program heads, to the faculty members, staff, students, good afternoon. Indeed, this orientation would not be successful without your presence as being um, tasked to deliver the closing remarks. I would like to thank you all for taking part in our college orientation regarding Canvas for the academic year 2020-2021. Before I ended my part in this Canvas orientation, I will leave 6 words that is related to our college. These are courage, open-minded, nurtured, active, motivated, and smart, or also known as CONAMs. Okay? CONAMs faculty and students take the courage to be strong in facing the problem, whether academically or personally. We should be also open-minded or willing to consider new ideas for us to grow and foster. Part of our role to our patient is to nurture by giving care and encouragement. One of the characteristics of CONAM students is being active by participating curricular and co-curricular activities. Motivation is one tool to boost the morale of our students, not um, that is why we always acknowledge the contribution of our students in participating all the activities in the university. And lastly, being smart. We all know that our graduate not only excel in sports but also academically by producing top notchers. So far, for us, to be part of our college, always think CONAMs. Thank you and good day to all.
Okay, thank you, Sir Yumal. And now to end our program, may I call on Professor Gapwood for the closing prayer to be followed by the singing of the Wesleyan hymn.
Thank you, Ma'am Carmela. And thank you, Sir Yumal, for that very inspirational speech. So let us put ourselves in the presence of God. Lord, thank you for giving us the opportunity to meet our students despite the restraints caused by this COVID-19 pandemic. So there are times when you feel low, may not understand the reason behind these difficult times that we are facing right now. But I know God will never give us challenges that we cannot handle. As the Bible verse says, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. We believe in your great love, O Lord. Please continue to guide us and provide us all the possible resources to educate our students and to maximize their learning. We are grateful, Lord, that you continue to bless us and provide for us in the midst of these trials. Please help us overcome this COVID-19 pandemic. Give us strength to get through all these trials. Keep us safe, keep our students safe, and keep their families safe. Continue to trust in the Lord. Bless us in the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
To serve, to suffer.
So, pakitignan naman. Yan po yung lumalabas sa taas. Parang nakalagin po kung parents.
Kaya mo mag-after